My name is Michelle Ross. I am a partner at Leach Tishman. I've been a member of the PBA since law school. I'm in my 12th year of practice, and I practice primarily in the Orphans Court of Allegheny County, but also in also other local county orphans courts as well. The friendships, honestly, the friends that I've made with the Young Lawyers Division, especially, being able to reach out to any of them to ask them, questions, especially when I'm traveling to a smaller county or a county that I haven't practiced in ever or in a while. I can reach out to them and ask them questions on parking or, payment of parking meters, how the judges do certain things. So that's been very rewarding for me to have those people to work with and network with. That it's worth it. There's a lot of perks and like car rental discounts and a free, kind of like a Westlaw, but it's a lesser version, and it's free, and it's great for those who are in solo practice or who work for a solo practitioner, and the solo practitioner can't afford the more expensive Westlaw or Lexus. But those are just the fringe benefits. The actual benefit of joining has changed the trajectory of my career, from being able to refer business across the state, across county lines, to the friendships that I just mentioned, to networking opportunities and client engagement. It's all been a big part of why I was able to build and grow a book of business and recently become partner. So I would tell them that it's worth it. It takes some time to sometimes it takes some time to see the benefit of it, because just like anything, you need some pattern and some time to assess. But I would advise them to remain patient and just know that it'll eventually pay off. Being part of the BLI, it opened my eyes to what the PBA is actually about. When you're in law school, I've been a member since law school, they tell you, oh, this is the PA Bar Association, and you should join your county bar association and the state bar association because it helps you meet people and it helps you network. But they don't tell you what the PBA actually entails. But becoming part of the Bar Leadership Institute and getting the opportunity to sit in on a House of Delegates meeting and a Board of Governors meeting, and have the entire year paid for because you are part of the Bar Leadership Institute, it opened my eyes to the actual legislative piece of everything, the political piece of it, and understand more deeply what the PBA is, how the structure and the governmental structure of the PBA is actually all about. So that was very helpful in understanding what kind of organization I was in and how I could contribute to it going forward. I bring them to events. I tell them to join. I tell them to come to a happy hour or, the Young Lawyers Summer Summit. I try to, when I know that there's going to be young lawyers, new ones at any of these events because of the new admittee emails, I try to connect with them to make sure that they have a good time, and see the friendships that have been made and the opportunity and the fact that the opportunity is there for them to do the same thing. Yes. So I was hosting the Zone 12 social event a couple years back for the YLD Zone 12, and because I was the co-chair, and Jay Silverblatt attended because he was local. He wasn't the president yet, but he was local to the event. He's Allegheny County, and him and Larry both attended, and Larry was the zone delegate for the House of Delegates at the time. And I met both of them, ended up getting on in the open spot for the House of Delegates seat. And Jay now refers clients to me. So it was pretty cool that I met them at that event and have been able to continue that relationship since. So I would honestly suggest the way that our firm does things for business development. You know, the way we have our business development funds is it's based on a percentage of our production. So the more you produce, the more work you bring in, the more business is that you bill and that fees that are paid is what your the prior year is what your percentage of production business development budget is based on for the following year. And our business development budget can be used to pay for PBA events. So if there's a system like that in place or if there's no system like that in place, I would suggest having a system like that that allows for those funds to be used discretionary, just discretionarily, if that's a word, for items like PBA, because that made me more interested, not more interested, but it made me more willing to attend events that especially for the pieces that, weren't being paid for by the PBA because I was on council of the YLD, but there's still pieces of it that aren't paid for. So knowing that I can utilize those BD funds to pay for it to go has helped me to stay involved. And I think that if there was, if a managing partner was asking what kind of process to put in place to allow young lawyers to do that, to attend as well, I would say that that's a great structure that has worked for me, has worked for our firm, and I think it would work for other firms as well.